All right.
Okay. My claim is that a low-sodium diet is the best way to kick off healthier eating habits because it is a simple change with noticeable improvements to your health. Foods high in sodium add to increased blood pressure, which is the leading cause for heart disease and stroke. The National Heart and Blood Institute conducted a study to see if people could lower their blood pressure by reducing their sodium intake. It was called the DASH sodium study. DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Hypertension. The DASH diet emphasizes fruits, veggies, low-fat dairy foods, reduces meat, sweets, and sugary beverages, and is rich in protein, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and fiber. According to the study, the average American consumes 3,300 milligrams of sodium each day. The recommended amount is 2,400. The way that the DASH sodium study worked was they brought all the participants and broke them up into 3 groups. One followed strictly the DASH diet, the second followed their regular eating habits but with a low sodium emphasis, and the third group followed DASH diets with the emphasis on reducing their sodium intake. All 3 groups saw improvements in their blood pressure, and the best results came from the group that combined the DASH diet with emphasis on reducing their sodium consumption. As the results of the study indicate, the ideal diet is one that not only reduces salt intake, but also increases consumption of vitamin-rich fruits and veggies. This healthier diet, along with regular exercise, commonly leads to a healthier body. However, as many try their best to maintain a well-balanced diet, at times sodium is overlooked as being a major opponent to healthy meals. Lisa Hark, a University of Pennsylvania nutrition expert and author of Nutrition for Life, recognizes that salt isn't the only cause of heart disease, but says Americans consume way too much salt, mostly in processed foods. Cutting back on high-sodium foods is one simple way to lower your risk. Reducing the amount of sodium consumed on a daily basis can be a simple and effective change and a great starting point for a transition into a healthier diet. The British Medical Journal published a study in 2007 where researchers at Brigham and Young Hospital in Boston contacted volunteers who participated in 2 low-sodium diets, one in 1985 and one in 1990. Their follow-up research found that the majority of participants found it easy to stick with the low-sodium diet and has continued to do so. And the team found that participants were healthier and cardiovascular disease was slashed 25 to 30%. In conclusion, fruits and salads are great, but they lose their nutritional value when seasoned with a little salt. Herbs, spices, and citrus fruits are great substitutions for salt that still add flavor. And low-sodium diet is good for the young and the old, and is the best way to begin a path toward healthier eating habits.